Hello and welcome to a new video where I want to just do a little unboxing with you guys and show you what I got this week when I went to some secondhand shops and shopped a bit at the airport and some other places. Let's get into this video. One of my all-time favorite fragrances, also my fiance's, is Eau Fraiche by Dior, and they don't sell this in many places. I went for it and got myself, finally, after like literally maybe 10 years of thinking about this fragrance, I bought it because, you know, some fragrances you can't let go. However, I also want to talk about chemicals and toxics that we use in daily products, which I've become more aware of recently, that in a lot of products we use, specifically fragrance as an ingredient in soaps or shampoos, is actually a code name for a lot of toxics and chemicals that should not really be put onto the skin or into the human body at all. So I'll show you what I got rid of recently. Let's get this unboxing done. As always, lovely packaging from Dior. And we have in here some testers. I think this is Sauvage. Not really familiar. Oh, I am. This is the Johnny Depp fragrance that he, you know, promotes. Anyways, there's a lot more in this bag, such as more Sauvage, little testers. And ta-tam! Eau Fraiche by Dior. I ended up getting this at John Lewis because I still had a discount voucher I could use, and I can't wait to start using this. I will wait till I have finished some other fragrances. While I was in Holland and I had my birthday, my brother actually gave me a fragrance. Like, I bought this little tester set in a previous video of this brand. It's called Juliet Has a Gun. And my favorite one in that set of samples was Sunny Side Up. And so he gave me a little travel size and I have been using it. And this is a fig scent. Now, figs is one of my favorite fruit smells in the world, if it's done right. I know Armani Privé has a fig fragrance. I think they charge like 300 quid for one of those bottles, so I never got that. But this is very similar. Absolutely love it. It's sort of a soapy, it reminds me always of France. I used to be an intern at Jan Terminio, which is a Dutch fashion designer, and he had a very similar smell throughout the whole villa where we worked and I did my internship. Smells can become memories, and I think that's why I love fragrance so much, because the right ingredient brings you back in memories, and yeah, big fan of that. Now, recently, you've seen my bathroom where I have all these perfumes on the bottles on a bit of marble, like a slab of granite. And this is a black marble slab I found for my Tom Ford ombre leather. At the airport, I found a small travel size eau de perfume of the ombre leather. Now, I'm not sure if this is refillable or if this is actually the refill. So let's see what's in here. Wow. Love it. Now I have my favorite leather smell in a small size, so great. For me, fashion and perfume kind of go hand in hand. I like to dress up and look after myself and smell good. It just radiates a certain energy on the streets as well when you look after yourself. The effort you've put into whatever you do, especially living here in the UK, I think most people don't really dress up. They wear tracksuits or t-shirts. It's almost a uniform, even the haircut. So yeah, I also went to Bottega Veneta at the airport, where I wanted to smell their new fragrances, and they gave me kindly in this little bag samples of all their new fragrances, and they look so beautiful. They're like, that's where my idea of the marble with a perfume bottle comes from. They're sold with a block of marble and then the bottle, which is hand blown allegedly, and there's like a wooden lid on it. Now, again, I have the old Bottega fragrance which smells of leather. It was, you know, discontinued, so I had to get it. And they did come up with 4 new fragrances, and they are called Aqua Sil. It's all eau de perfume. There is a Come With Me, which is, I think, my favorite. It replaces the leathery smell that I like in a very unique way. Oh, I think they gave me 2 of the same. And a Deja Minuit. Yeah, because one of them I didn't actually like the smell of. And it's just a little tester. I didn't have to pay for this. Although they do sell this and then you buy like all of them like this. It's a lovely little bottle. I have too much perfume currently, especially since I realized so many chemicals in our lives are hidden in the ingredient perfume. So I need to be careful with, you know, what one uses, and I prefer to spray these scents on clothes so it lasts a lot longer. And there was this Angel Mugler sample she gave me because I almost bought it, but I thought I don't need it. It's also kind of chemical, but I love that it's a miniature bottle of the star, how they sell it. So this is their Mugler Angel smell. Now these are quite unique smells. They're like sort of chemically alien based, I always think. Just want to show you guys these things. Something quite unique, and in one of my next videos I shall get into my handbag collection because it's pretty large. I have so much to tell about each bag because they're so unique. I didn't always buy them in store. I got them even in production facilities in Italy where I worked because I was setting up my own label. Recently in the news there's been a lot of hype around the production of Dior bags for 57 quid in Italy, of which I actually have as the Dior book tote. I'll get into this in the next video. I actually did get a lot of insights into the production in Italy, where a lot of these handbags from Bottega or Hermes are made. Not actually any Italian person in Italy stitches. It's all immigrants, usually illegal immigrants from China, living under terrible conditions. And it was a whole research. I wish I filmed this back in the day, but I was so disappointed in the fashion industry that I actually stepped away from it all and started doing music. I'm saying this because one of my suede Fendi Peekaboo bags is in green, but yesterday I was in a secondhand shop and I found this green suede blazer for £3. I'll show you guys here. It's so beautiful. It's probably women's wear. There's no buttons. It's lined in viscose, which is so much better than polyester. It's made of a natural product, so you won't sweat. It's not plastic, because that's what polyester is, or acrylic. Jacket. Ignore the shirt underneath. It doesn't work at all. But I think this with my handbag is gonna be ultimate luxury. I've done this before where I have a brown suede handbag and I tailored my grandma's suede long coat, and they're the same color suede, and I think it's so chic to wear a coat and a bag that are the same color. And now I can do that with this jacket and my handbag. I went to Prada, loved this little bag, and I found a pair of sunglasses that I really like. Gray, and I shall show them with my vest. And this is the combination. This is my tank top of Prada and the glasses, almost the same color. But yeah, I think it's a great little set for the summer. So I go to TK Maxx quite a lot, and then I look at the sunglasses, and then I found this pair of Tots, which is quite a good leather goods brand. Sunglasses, which I don't need. Didn't come with a case, but I think they look so good, and they're really solid, like plastic, thick. So sometimes I put them on the back of my head and it falls off, and I feel like these will survive a drop. And then, have a guess, I saw some Guess sunglasses, anthracite grey, and this goes really well with some of the handbags I have. Ta-da! Another pair of sunglasses. Well, this was all in TK Maxx, but they had Moschino sunglasses, and this is a very 70s gold, almost see-through sunglass with almost hexagonal shape, and they're very simple, classic, lightweight. It does say handcrafted over here. Sunglasses. Very happy with that. Actually, I have this new necklace, which I put on a gold chain I still had. I'll show you a close-up. Yeah, big fan of it. I just found this in the bottom of my bag. They gave me this Paradox perfume tester. I think I took the box off because I was flying with just hand luggage. It's a very unique smell. So there's a drip on your wrist and you just dip it. You never really want to rub it because it changes the chemicals inside. It's very strong. It's an evening smell. I think it's for women, but I do love it. I think it's the campaign you see with Emma Watson. Yeah, she's the face of this fragrance. Now let me show you what I got rid of chemically wise and toxins, just so you guys become aware that not everything is what it seems. A lot of handbags that are produced in Italy are actually made by Chinese immigrants in the really terrible conditions. And it's the same with fragrances. A lot of products, brands just want to make money. Even if it's at a higher price point, doesn't mean that there's not any chemicals in it. Just watch this toxicologist doctor talk about all the chemicals that are in our daily routines and products that we use, like this roll-on deodorant that I had from Sanex. It says 0% alcohol, and it seems all really cool, but in the end it does have a fragrance. So first of all, it is all plastic packaging, which, you know, you use it and then you throw it out, and this will just end up rotting on landfills. And then there is the aerosols of a spray deodorant. It contains all perfume, and perfume on these type of, as an ingredient on these type of products, or whether it's a curl spray, is actually really dangerous. As I explained, the meaning of perfume can be just a whole lot of toxics and chemicals combined to create it, and it's cancerous to apply this on a daily basis, because it's just these products, and then there's also the hand wash and the shampoo and a lot of things you use throughout the day. When looking for alternatives, like the face mask with perfume and alcohol doesn't seem very healthy anymore. And I was here in Holland, so I found, first of all, at Holland & Barrett, these alternative deodorants. These are great. You just push it up and it's without any perfume. There's an essential oil in here of lime, which is quite nice. So I'm about to use these and see what they're like. And the same with my face mask. This is a tea tree. So you leave this on your skin for 15 minutes, but it doesn't contain any chemicals that would, you know, change and play about with your DNA. And like, you know, there's a lot of risk with a lot of ingredients these days. So I'm becoming more aware of this, and I've decided that this basket I have in Holland has been here for years, and it's first of all full of plastic, sunscreen, coconut butter, but all of these contain perfumes, alcohol, and then there are these benzene, fuel, petroleum-based ingredients as well. And I started realizing, you know, you're applying all these really odd products on your skin to prevent something, and I just don't want this anymore. So unfortunately, this is going to be a one-off situation where I throw away a lot of things in a bin and then eventually replace them with healthier ones. Alright, so first product is a spray-on deodorant. Now this contains, so these are some of the alarm bells of ingredients you should look out for. It contains perfume, propane, there is aluminium, something in there, bethanol. This one is going in the bin. Same with the sunscreen. This has propane, butane, methoxyphenyl, acetate, perfume. I need to find an alternative for this one. Go straight in the bin. Alcohol, perfume, fragrance between bricks, which is also not a good indication. A hydroxide, this is also going in the bin. Roll-on curl spray cream. I mean, I can already guess. There's perfume on here. There's a lot of pack 4, pack 7. The Sanex deodorant is gonna go because I found an alternative for this one. Then we have a matte and messy hair gel. Oh my god, what is in here? Alcohol, sodium, benzyl alcohol, perfume / fragrance, glycerine, butylene glycol, pack 150. I'm gonna get rid of this one as well. Now, there are alternatives to, you know, all of these downsides. There are brands like The Ordinary. I will not get rid of this. This is very good. What I like about The Ordinary is that you actually buy the raw materials, so you can just buy a hyaluronic acid in a bottle and apply that where you want to apply it. The same with the retinol, just pure retinol. You can choose the strength of it. You have to be careful with retinol because if you just wear it in the sun, it actually gives you pigmentation. Alright, so here we have what was supposed to be just a pure cacao butter with vitamin E. There's petroleum in here, which is a product that's left over sort of from the oil industry. There's alcohol in here. There is fragrance, perfume in here. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this one, unfortunately, because then I better just use from the supermarket a organic coconut oil and just apply that, because coconut oil is why I bought this. Cacao butter, you can also just buy that. But any of these big production chemicals is just not a good idea. Clinique, let's see what they have. It does say it's got a mineral oil fruit extract. So yes, this is one of the brands you can actually trust. It doesn't have alcohol, it doesn't have perfume. Clinique is always a really good alternative to the ordinary. It's just more expensive. Well, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back next week with another video, and give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Mwah.